On a scale from 1 to Kash Patel, how hammered are you right now?
No, I only had 2 shots.
You know, and it's not only Cinco de Mayo, it's also Taco Tuesday. That's right.
Yeah.
This is how... It's like if St. Patrick's Day fell on National Potato Day. Originally, he said it would cost $200 million and would be financed by private donors. Then the price tag doubled to $400 million, which he said would still be paid for by private donors. Then yesterday, Republicans in the Senate pushed a bill that would allocate $1 billion of taxpayer money to go toward this project. According to the chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee, the money would be used for security features only, not for the ballroom itself. And the White House, of course, disagrees with that. After saying he and his teat sucklers would pay for it personally, Team Trump now wants us to foot the bill, which is now 5 times what he said it would be. $1 billion for a ballroom. This is not a popular project. Only 28% of Americans supported him illegally knocking the White House down in the middle of the night to build this. And that was before we found out we'd be paying for it. These are all the times Trump posted that the ballroom would be built using zero taxpayer dollars. But I don't get it. Why does he need a room to hold balls? He's already holding a lot of balls. Vance's balls, he's got Lindsey Graham's balls, he's holding the balls of almost every Republican in Congress. Thank you. So today Trump signed an executive order to bring back the presidential fitness test. Do you remember that? They would do it at school in the old days. It went away during the Hussein Obama administration, so Trump had to bring it back. He wants kids to get in shape. He says if kids don't get in shape, they'll never be able to marry a wealthy businessman. Now, on the old test, there was no preparation. They just show up. They'd have you do as many sit-ups as you could. This is different. They want to see how many Wendy's tendies you can fit in your mouth. Only Donald Trump would bring back a test he would have no chance of passing. So to announce this, they brought a bunch of kids into the Oval Office. They were there for about an hour, over the course of which he covered a wide range of subjects, including his landslide victory in the election. He bragged about ticket sales for the World Cup, the UFC fight on the White House lawn. He bragged about bombing boats, and of course, what a great, great job he's doing as president.
He ended 8 wars. Nobody else ever ended a war. And the person that won the Nobel Prize, Maria, she's a good person. She said, I don't deserve this. This deserves to President Trump. There's never been a man that deserves a Nobel Prize. He ended 8 wars, including India, Pakistan.
You getting this, kids? You're writing this down? Strong-armed the Nobel Prize from a lady named Maria. She's a good person. And then the president moved on to his favorite subject after windmills, men and women's sports.
You know, in all fairness to the Democrats, when you have men and women's sports, when you have open borders, when you have transgender mutilization, don't listen to this, kids. Everyone.
Everyone. Everyone's getting mutilated. Did you know that, children? This man is insane, okay? There are kids in the... And he made up a word, mutilization, and he's telling children about it.
Oh, whoa.
Yes,
All right, let's go.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
And you'll never compete against women in powerlifting.
That's right.
Did you see that they had a man powerlifter and he decided to go the opposite direction? Took a record, stood for 18 years. He beat it by 119 pounds.
Normal, just a totally lucid, very rational, clear-minded, level-headed person sharing his thoughts on gender reassignment with a group of young kids. That's our guy. He also let them know how bigly he got ripped off in the election.
Again, I had the ultimate poll. I did so well. And I had the ultimate poll, and we won in a landslide. We won every single swing state. We won the popular vote. We won everything you can win. We won 87% of the counties in the United States.
Are you for f***ing real?
Only 12 more years and she can vote. So then Liger Woods took the kids outside for the ultimate test of physical fitness, putting. See, he lines up a putt in front of the kids, and he misses the putt, but if you don't succeed, try 2 more times and then screw it. That's what's going to happen in the Strait of Hormuz. They can't seem to get their story straight about that. Since the start of the ceasefire, Iran has attacked the U.S. and our allies 10 times. This is a special Donald Trump kind of ceasefire beyond their imagination. That's us, which I don't know. I think we have a pretty good imagination at this. We have a president who thinks he's AI Jesus MD. So, but nothing's off the table. The Iranians have even suggested they have dolphins that are trained to carry mines, which is a notion our Secretary of War disputes.
Kamikaze dolphins that we've heard about.
I haven't heard the kamikaze dolphin thing. It's like sharks with laser beams, right?
And I can't confirm or deny whether we have kamikaze dolphins, but I can confirm they don't.
Can you, though? I mean, maybe they're enriching an underground stockpile of kamikaze dolphins. We don't know. They could be hiding anything in those beards. The CEO of GameStop, who's very weird, but like weirder than the people who go to his store, told the Wall Street Journal that his company made an unsolicited proposal to buy eBay for $56 billion. Where they will get $56 billion, nobody knows. Their whole company is only worth $11 billion. First thing I got was a GameStop store closing sign. Maybe that's why they want to buy it, to keep those signs from getting out of there. Today, I do want to mention that today is National Teachers Appreciation Day. Did you know that, Kerem?
Yes, yes.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't know it. I wish there was someone, I don't know, who could have taught me that.
Trump brought children into the Oval Office and spent an hour telling them the election was rigged, while simultaneously he won 87% of countries and everything you can win. Both cannot be true. He invented the word visualization on camera, told a child who plays football he will never compete against women in powerlifting, said he ended 8 wars including the war between India and Pakistan, which is not a war that exists, said a Nobel Prize committee member named Maria told him he deserved it more than she did. Maria does not appear in any Nobel Committee report. These statements were made to children, on camera and in the Oval Office. The cognitive decline argument has moved past the talk point stage. It is now documentation. The ballroom started at $200 million, private donors only. No taxpayer money, by the way. That was the promise made publicly multiple times. It is now $1 billion, and Republicans just pushed a bill to make American public pay the people who cannot afford groceries because of a war nobody voted for are now being asked to fund a party room for a man whose family net worth has increased by $3 billion since he took the office. 28% of Americans supported this project for they knew they were paying. That number will not go up. Iran has attacked US and its allies 10 times since the ceasefire began. Pentagon was asked about kamikaze dolphins and Oval Office press briefing and responded that he could neither confirm nor deny their existence. Week 10 of a war that was supposed to last for 5 weeks, $50 billion spent, the Strait still contested, no deal, no exit, and the president is billing public $1 billion for a ballroom and telling children he won a Nobel Prize from a lady named Maria. The gap between the performance and the reality has never been wider or more dangerous. And this is all happening in front of our eyes. And he's not even saying anything logical. And I know that you, my elders, have been watching this country or longer than me, and you may have seen worse, or I don't know. But I really do care about your thoughts on